Hello, I'm Ryan. I'm here to talk about my oral skills project, for which I wrote a paper, not a piece. So I can't show examples without just reading excerpts from it, and I would like to not do that. So I can just go over a brief synopsis of what I did. I wrote a paper on the vocal timbres of early American music. So, the reason I did that is because I find early American music and American historical music really, really fascinating. Tons of different styles, different things, and because there was no internet or no easy communication, every little region has their own unique folk style, and there's tons of them all throughout the East Coast and the South. And that's what I talk a bit about, primarily bluegrass and Appalachian folk music, which is a lot of Celtic influence, and then the rural South, which has a lot of African influences, and just how those developed, some of the vocal timbres, that's where it ties into timbre. There's a big section on yodeling. If you're into that, check that section out. It's pretty cool. And just how things tie into each other, because music is a big web of net. Everyone. So I talk a bit about the history of things, why things are the way they are, the vocal aspect of things and how they produce the sound, and sometimes why they would do those things. Here's a spoiler: yodeling is made to carry sound over a long distance because farmers do it. And they go, yeah, and then it you can hear it 10 million miles away, probably 3 miles away, but it's cool, and that tradition has carried over from Irish Celtic settlers. Fun fact on how it relates to me: those were my great grandparents came over here from Ireland. I might be missing a great there or something, but I'm eventually some distance away from Ireland. It's kind of cool. So I kind of want to go over to that area and see all the cool sort of Celtic culture things that have come over from those people. And it was this big migration because of the potato famine. Everyone was starving. Oh, it was terrible, I'm sure. So yeah, that's my piece, or my paper. Give it a read. It's a good time. 7 pages long. It was a while. You don't have to read the whole thing, but it's cool. You might learn some stuff. There's lots of singing going on in the United States all the time, forever. And I wrote about 2 of those kinds, maybe 3, but yeah, it's cool. Give it a read.